A lot of people on YouTube claim to have played the hardest game ever. From Elden Ring to Getting Over It, we all have seen those games. But I think I might have found one of those games in a series that is very important to me. Touhou Project is a series of games and mangas created by Team Shanghai Alice's only member, Zon. The concept of those games is very simple. The main games are shoot-'em-ups, or shmups. A genre of games in which you play as a character who shoots other characters. But the main Touhou games fit in a specific subgenre of shmups called bullet hells. Bullet hells feature a large amount of projectiles for the player to dodge, effectively turning the games into an actual bullet hell. The game I played is the 15th main installment in the Touhou series, Touhou Kanjuden Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. For this game, Zon has taken inspiration from die and retry games such as I Wanna Be the Guy, a type of games that are ridiculously hard and want you to die a lot until you can beat the game. This brings us to the first main mechanic of the game, the two gameplay modes. Legacy mode is the classic Touhou gameplay, limited lives, if you lose all of them, you get a game over. The point device is something else. If you die, the game revives you back at the start of the chapter you were playing and takes a bit of your power meter. Now while this seems like an easier mode, one downside of this is that you have a very limited amount of bombs, meaning that you will be forced to beat some bosses without being able to just cheese your way by using a bomb on a spell that you don't think you're able to beat. Also, to make up for the fact that you effectively have an infinite amount of lives in this mode, Zon decided to balance the game around point device mode, making the game absurdly hard. Now that I am done explaining why this game is so hard, we can move on to what might be my longest and most frustrating run of Touhou 15. Stage 1 is the first introduction to the madness of this game. Just so you have a way to compare to classical stage 1s, let's see Touhou 6's Stage 1. At first you only have a couple fairies here and there, but nothing too complex. Now let's see Touhou 15's Stage 1. Okay, there's a few more fairies, but nothing to be afraid of. While this stage in itself is quite easy, you can easily get hit if you don't pay much attention, which happened to me a few times. Stage 1 being done, we can move on to Stage 1's boss, Seiran. Just a few unfortunate deaths, but I quickly get past her and move on to Stage 2. Stage 2 is where the game really starts. The stage in itself can easily get pretty hard if you don't pay attention and underestimate the game, but overall, nothing too hard. Once we're done, we get to fight the next boss, Ringo. I did use a bomb, but she's not very difficult to beat. Essentially, anyone can beat her. Her non-spells are very easy and her spells aren't that much of a threat, but that's just the calm before the storm. Stage 3 is something. Usually in Touhou games, the first roadblock is Stage 4. But in this game, Stage 3 can easily become your first roadblock. This stage introduces a mechanic I personally really like. Some mobs will shoot lasers upon death, which means you have to balance shooting the mobs to get more points and actually get past them, and not shooting them to make things easier. I think now is a good time to quickly drift away from the game and just talk about the gorgeous OST this game has. This stage is my favorite stage theme. Thank you Zon for always cooking some amazing music. Beethoven really has been quiet since this game dropped. Once we are done with this stage, we have to beat the third boss, Doremi Sweet. She's my favorite boss in the game. I really like her spells, but she's also not that hard to beat honestly. I quickly make work of her and move on to the first roadblock, Stage 4. Stage 4 is hard, not because of the amount of bullets, but because some of them are very hard to read. Take these flame bullets here. I personally had a lot of trouble reading them, and the chapters feel long. I spent around 30 minutes on this stage alone, and it's not even the hardest. After I get past the stage, Sagome Kishin appears, and she's not that difficult? Wait. This game was supposed to be hard, but except for a few roadblocks, this run has not been so difficult, so what is this? Did I clickbait you guys? On to stage 5. Stage 5, my nemesis. This stage is ridiculous. There's a lot of different types of bullets, lasers, and when there's not a lot, they move fast, making them very hard to read. This was the second major roadblock for me, but not the worst honestly. I was able to clear the stage section and it was time. Clown Piece, the hardest boss in the whole series. She's ridiculous. I mean, in her first spell, she literally throws the moon at you. Only. No man, the fucking moon! I forgot this is the moon spell! I literally had to spend an extra day to actually clear this spell. 2 hours. I needed 2 hours for this spell alone. And the next one. Oh lord, the next one. I spent 3 hours on this specific spell. 615 retries. And also like the editing is also gonna be fucking huge. I guess. Like fucking long as shit. Probably won't be able to like get the video out tomorrow. Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god, finally man! Oh my fucking god! I'm fucking past this shit! How many fucking retries? 615 retries! Just know that I was not doing okay after this. And the next spell didn't spare me as well. 265 retries. Yeah. Eventually I was able to beat her and moved on to stage 6. Alright, I need to be honest with you guys. To get this video out in time, I had to give up on beating stage 6. I already had to beat Clown Piece without any bombs and didn't think I would be able to beat Junko, the next boss, without any bombs. So now I could just reset and try to get there with at least 1 or 2 bombs, but honestly, I don't have the mental strength to do all of this again. This game is an actual bullet hell. I did have some experience beforehand from my Touhou 8 speedruns and already cleared this game in easy mode, but I have to be honest, this game is just too hard for me, I think. But I don't want to just give up like this, so I decided to give this game one last chance. Hey, so anything NHydrae here. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, which you should do by the way, this video is very late. The main reason for this is that the editing part was very long. I'm still not done, by the way, at the time I'm recording this. So yeah. So I was supposed to stream myself trying to beat stage 6 one last time on the 1st of August 2024, but right now we are the 11th of August 2024 and I still haven't done that. So why? Well, I still wanna give this stage one last chance and I'm actually delaying this to the 15th of August 2024, which is in 4 days as of the time I'm recording this. So yeah, if you wanna see that, then twitch.tv/NHydrae. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like the video and comment on it. This helps a lot. There's not a lot of people who actually watch my videos and are actually subscribed. So yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye.